He said, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. He said, girl, without you, my feet don't work. The men are not yearning anymore.
I don't want to hurt his feelings. A man will always be willing to hurt your feelings. He will always be willing to choose himself. Every man is going to choose himself. He's going to put himself first. Put yourself first. Men will always choose themselves.
Dang, she comes
It's so true. It's so true.
You're
and
not
even
wrong.
if a man is being good to you, and if he's caring for you, he still chose himself first. You're just getting the benefit of that. Like, he will always choose himself first. So choose yourself first. And if you don't like it, let it go, because he would do that. If he's not being direct, or if he feels like indirect, whatever, and it's like, I don't know. If you're questioning, go. Men are very direct.
Erica in Chicago asks, I make more than him and I feel like I'm losing respect. Is that internal or is that a real issue?
Who's losing respect? She's
losing respect.
She needs to work on herself.
Ooh.
But she also should decide what's important to her. Just because you're making more money than him doesn't mean that he's not going to be a good husband, a good provider, a good father. Someone that's going to ride for you when times get hard, because times are going to get hard. And so she needs to think about what's important to her. Is she settling for some other reasons, or is it just about the money? Because if it's just about the money, then she needs to do some work on herself.
Got it.
You know, a lot of these modern women, they do things because somebody else tells them to. Some things are genuinely their idea, but they do things because their friend said so, they're in a group, mama said so, daddy said so. And you know, I want to be careful, because it's not bad to listen to counsel, right? Especially for the people that actually know you. But sometimes they say things to try to protect you, and they're really thinking about themselves. Does that make sense? So you've got to listen to what they're saying, and understand that they want the best for you, hopefully, but then also say, where do I want my life to go? Because a lot of these women, they want to be married. At some point in time, they don't want to rush into it, but they do want to be in a relationship. You listening to your friend talk about how terrible the man is, when the man has almost quite literally everything that you're looking for. He's stable, good job, friends, takes you out, plans dates. Oh, I don't know what it is about him. There's nothing about him. And you don't need to be worried about that. So I'm going to set you off to the side. We can go out for drinks here and there, but me and him going to get to know each other.
Being single in your 40s, friends and relationships, is it hard?
You don't get asked to things. It's really bizarre. You don't get asked on holidays. You don't get asked to dinners.
Because you're the odd one.
You're the odd one.
You're the odd one out.
And also, people think that you're unhappy being single, and they feel a bit sorry for you. And I was like, you're feeling sorry for me being single? Your relationship is but you know, but because they've got the car and the kid and the thing, it's like,
yeah, they got
it's
the dream.
okay because we can tick that off
completely
to the wider world. But I'm like, I do not want that. Like, I would be single for the rest of my life. I do not want that. There's nothing more lonely than being in the wrong relationship. That is the loneliest place to be in the world. It's awful.
Men be wanting you to compete for a spot in their life like they a bad or something. What's going on?
What's going on is a lot of women run with this narrative that they think a lot of men are just easy. They think men are supposed to be easy, and once a man has a standard, it becomes a problem. They don't like when a man has a standard or has morals and has respect for himself. So then they get to shaming and calling you sassy, just like this woman did right here. Like, what's going on? You a bad bee? No, I'm just a man with standards. I have rules, and I move in a moral code that you just simply don't understand, or you're just not used to. Have you ever curved a woman or not responded to a DM before? Do you know how mad they get? It's kind of like how the men get with the women. Like, bro, it's the same thing. They get just as mad as the men, bro. I promise you, I can kid you not. They'll go as far as, oh, you don't like me? You must be GAY. I'm telling you, they're not used to denial, bro. They're just not used to men with standards. So no, it's not about competing for a spot. He just might not want to with you.
And here's what a lot of these modern women are doing. A lot of these modern women will get on TikTok or Instagram, posting stuff about, oh, I want a family. Be 36, 37 years old. Oh, I want to get married. I'm finally ready to settle down. And a man will come along, slide in her DMs and say, hey, let's go grab coffee. On a dating app, swipe on you. Hey, let's go grab coffee. She'll leave that man on red and then post another sad story 3 days later. I can't find no men to talk to me. Why come men don't want to be around me? Who's willing to show up for me? The man in your DMs. The man that was trying to talk to you. The man that was swiping on you. Men, I should say, not even man. Men that were trying to talk to you. That's who's showing up for you. But for some reason, I guess you don't like the options that you have. Oh, I'm just going to stay single. Yeah, because what you perceive and who you perceive to be as Casanova ain't coming after you. So you're not really looking for a family. You're looking for some sort of status.
Don't be sitting in your car. No. Come in and take care of your kids. Don't be sitting in your car.
What if that man just had a really rough day at work and he's sitting there in the driveway trying to bring himself to the point of just letting that go and transition into dad mode and husband mode? He's taking a few minutes to mentally prepare for that shift. And then as he's doing that, his wife comes out of the door and just is under this assumption that that man is being selfish in his time, and she demands that he gets inside. That honestly would be so disheartening to anyone. And he's either one, going to just suck it up and deal with it, but then also feel like he has an unsupportive wife. Or two, he's just going to stay at work a few more minutes before leaving the parking lot or pulling over to the side of the road before getting home just to decompress. And then you don't know what's going on with him. So a far better solution here would be to maybe text him while he's sitting in the car, check in on him, say, are you okay? Give him that space and opportunity to tell you what's going on, because that's already very difficult for men to do in general. And if he does that, and then you're like that soft place to land, that means everything to a man.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
I made a list of 5 things I think every woman should do on a first date in 2026. Number 1, when you guys figure out your date and time, you meet there. Don't go in the restaurant or coffee place first. If he doesn't meet you somewhere near your car and walk up with you, no second date. Number 2, try to grab the restaurant door or coffee door in front of him first. If he doesn't stop you and grab it for you, open the door for you, no second date. Number 3, wait for him to order. Try to see if he orders first. If he doesn't say, no thanks to ladies first, no second date. Number 4, offer to pay your half. If you went to dinner, offer to pay your half or at least what you got. If he doesn't insist on paying the full thing, no second date. And number 5, if you guys had a good time, you go outside, maybe give him a hug outside the door or say your goodbyes right outside the door of the establishment. If he doesn't offer to walk you to your car, no second date. Don't settle.
And chivalry is something that nowadays, honestly and truly, kind of has to be earned. Men, they're still gentlemen, but it's like, who actually wants it? Are you actually going to be respectful enough? Because a man will open the door for you, right? Because that's just how he's taught. I'll open the door for you. Hey, I'll get your coffee if it's, just being nice. But over time, if you continue to be disrespectful and he sees you being disrespectful, because a lot of times these modern women, they don't understand. They think they're going to run into that man just once. And for some reason, in some world, they run into that man maybe another couple of times. And they got to confront, oh, shoot, I treated him like he was a dog. And now when I'm asking for his help, he don't want to give it. And I'm asking, where are all the chivalrous men at? Right in front of you, but I ain't helping you. Or you might not run into him, you might run into his friend. That happens a lot. You run into his friend, you might run into his family members, you might run into his brother, you might run into his... The possibilities are endless. And now when karma is in your face, you're asking, basically, why are these guys not helping me?
You started off and the pursuit was hard. I mean, like, you really wanted her. You were hunting after her. What are some things that can happen in that can make you pull back from pursuing versus continuing on or leaning in? What can make you pull back in the pursuit?
Sometimes women don't know it, but they touch me as non-negotiables. Right? A man may have a non-negotiable within his heart, basically saying if she do this, if she act like this, if she say this, like, that's just all it is to it. Like, when a person has already had an experience from last time, and they don't know that last time is still lingering in their heart, and then they walk into this time. And when they remind them about what last time is, that's a non-negotiable. And when you touch that non-negotiable, a man just gonna ease it. Like, he just ain't gonna text back.
Gotcha.
He just ain't gonna call back. And we just don't never know what the non-negotiables are within
Until
a
you're in
man
it.
until you in it. Until
Yeah.
that's why you say all of a sudden, I just don't know what happened.
But it's
and he
not-
ain't explained nothing, but it's just a non-negotiable. It's just been touched.
Standards aren't expensive, they're selective. Hair, nails, makeup. Bro, that's not expensive. That's maintenance for the standards you're staring at. You don't walk into a Ferrari showroom and ask that dude why the engine costs money. You either respect the machine or you quietly go next door and buy a bicycle. But men don't want that. They want the Ferrari attention with bicycle effort. They want luxury treatment with budget behavior. Bro, women with standards don't even ask for much, bro. They just watch what you consistently do.
And once again, these modern women, they're really there for the experience. By the time they get through, oh, I got to do this video for my followers, and they think it's okay, right? And this is fundamentally the problem. Everything that they do has to be content, which, you know, well, the right man he'll get it and he'll understand it. Yeah, but you guys got to start making the connection with him first. Does that make sense? You guys got to start running stuff by him first, because you're there to connect with him. You're not really there to connect with your followers, right? Y'all ruin your relationships, you know, and social media, get the bag, got it, understand it. I mean, get your money for whatever you want to do, fine. But instead, y'all are going on a date with men, and y'all are trying to get the validation and the opinion of your subscribers and your followers, and you're not even connected. So the dude's already checked out. I mean, you take it. Well, hold on, don't move yet. I gotta take a picture of this, and I gotta take a video of this, and all that stuff. Y'all not even walked in. Your reservations for 7 o'clock is 7:30. First of all, you show up late, and this is one of the places where you gotta be on time. You show up late, and then you got him waiting. It's already 7:12. Oh, we should be all right. Right? Okay. Most of these places give grace, you know, like a 15-minute grace period. But then you're out here taking videos and stuff like that and walking casually. I like to make an entrance. What are you doing? And then when the man don't call you back, oh, I didn't work out. You know, men are intimidated, and you sitting there crying on live stream. You did that. You got to take accountability for that. Stop acting.
It's not just scary. It's terrifying.
This is why it's more terrifying for our daughters if he's upset than our boys.
Absolutely. And it's one of the things men don't know about women is we've got ancestral memories that are then compounded by trauma TV, and in our instinctual reaction is if you're disgruntled, and frustration building, danger, raised voice. To us, you raise your voice. The next thing you do, you raise your hand. And we don't know how much you're protecting us all the time, even from your own frustration and anger. We don't know that you disarm yourself. We don't know that that's why you walk away, to settle down so you don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, that was something in your book, The Queen's Code, that you explained. You know, you were explaining in the book something about why do men like throw something when they're angry, and we're just, how could you throw something? And you're
so immature.
And then you explain it in a way that they're disarming themselves from hurting someone, and then suddenly you see it as this beautiful, protective, like how amazing that is of them, that it's instinctual.
I have a question for single men. Why is it that men say that they're not looking for a serious relationship for like 3 to 5 years, but then they're actively on dating apps? Like, I have multiple guy friends who say that they don't want anything, but then are actively looking. And is that because they just haven't found like the right person? Or is it a cop-out? Can someone please explain, because I don't understand.
I think here's what modern women, they don't seem to get is, you know, you have a guy that's texting you good morning. The man is, you know, picking up the tab a lot of times. He's planning the dates and all that other stuff. You know, he some of these guys are driving across town. Some of these guys are driving to another city. I want to reiterate, they're picking up the tab. I mean, paying for everything, asking follow-up questions, remembering everything that you said. But for some reason, you think that you don't have to do anything in a relationship. Number one. Number two, in a lot of those situations, modern women will straight up friend-zone that guy. Will straight up friend-zone him. The man did everything that you were, you know, asking him to do, and then you'll friend-zone him. You tell me how that's gonna work. You tell me who you gonna find that's gonna do everything that man was doing for you, and be happy to do it. That's what they think until 30 rolls around. Oh, I got time. 35 rolls around. Oh, I got time. I can extend my time if I freeze my eggs. 35, 36, 37, 38, 40 rolls around. And now you're like, dang. I recently heard one woman say, you know, I'm kind of the black sheep of the family. I think she was like 50 or almost 50. I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm always messing stuff up. I thought I'd be married by now, but, you know, I'm messing up everything. Everybody else is married. And, you know, me being single is kind of destroying that whole, basically the whole vibe, which, you know, not really. You don't need to be rushing into things just because you feel like you're the odd man out or you're the third wheel. That's the quickest way to get into trouble, right? But we can say that you've probably been messing around and wasting time in your younger years. And maybe that did contribute to you being in the position that you're in today.
When you like someone and you approach them, you are giving them an invitation to participate in one of the greatest things in the world. And that's a chance to be in your life because you're interesting, you're attractive, you're dynamic, you're caring, you're kind, you're loving. And anyone who gets to be in your life is incredibly lucky. Now, you don't say this when you're approaching someone, but this is the mindset, and it shifts everything because instead of you being so focused on how someone's going to respond, are they going to like you or not like you? Are they going to be uncomfortable? When you can genuinely look at dating and relationships and approaching people as extending an invitation and not requiring them to respond any other way than the way they're going to respond, you succeed. It's a success. Your only job is to let people know that you're interested and to see if they're interesting. And if you can connect and they connect with you, great. And if not, that's great because there are so many people in the world who would love to be in your life. Not everybody is a match. Our only job is to extend invitations. And if someone's interested, great. And if they're not, that's perfectly fine too, because there are so many people in the world that you're going to have a chance to meet. Anyone would be lucky to be in your life.
Wow, you're speaking for a lot of women. Half the population, actually, so I didn't know they made you the decider. That's news to me.
This guy is speaking facts. I have zero issue with a man approaching me. Usually it's just to ask me out on a date or just to say something. It's not harmful. I actually prefer a guy approaching me in person over dating apps. It works a lot better. I also feel like with dating apps, we judge people on silly little things that don't matter, whereas in person, you can't really do that because you see a lot less of them. You just see their face, like their actual appearance, and then you get to know their personality a little bit. So you see a better side of them overall, so you're more likely to give someone a chance that you may not normally give a chance on a dating app.
You know, you have a lot of men out here choosing peace. Really, honestly and truly. It doesn't matter if a man is in a relationship or a man is, you know, currently pursuing a relationship or a man doesn't have a relationship at all. It doesn't matter, right? Men have come to the point to where, you know, I'm tired. I'm frustrated. There's no reason for me to continue feeling like this every day. I should not have to come home from work. And it's gotten to the point to where it's not even me coming home from work. I could be at work. And even it's gone beyond me being at work. I start my day with foolishness. You help me to start my day with foolishness. Men are tired of that. I start my day with foolishness. From the night before, you had something silly going on. I get up in the morning, you still have foolishness going on. I'm at work in the middle of the day, you still got foolishness going on. At the end of the day, I come home when I should be eating dinner, watching the game, still got foolishness going on. At all points and parts during the day, you've got foolishness going on. Why in the world would I want to be around them? Y'all don't care about it because you like keeping up mess. You like drama. You like to be the center of attention. Modern women, I'll take drama. I'll take this attention, this validation, however I can get it. But men are not that way. A lot of men are not that way. They don't like that type of stuff. But you're going to keep on doing that. And you're going to wonder why a man is like, you know what? I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to be a part of this nonsense. I'm just going to stay single. I'm not going to be part of this. I don't have to do this. You're wondering why. You're going to be asking where the men are. Staying far away.
There is only one reason why a man will ghost a woman. It doesn't matter how old he is. It doesn't matter how many dates you've been on. It doesn't even matter the stage of the relationship. There's always one reason why he's ghosting, and it's deep. It's not on the surface level, but deep down inside it's there. And the reason is always that he doesn't actually know how to communicate his thoughts and feelings, and it's easier for him to just drop out and ghost than it is for him to confront what's actually going on and communicate it to the other person. So he likely has an avoidant attachment style combined with low emotional maturity, a selfish view of life, and especially an avoidance of conflict. And in order for him to communicate properly, he would actually have to connect with his own thoughts or feelings, process them, be able to communicate them in a healthy way, and understand how to do all of that. And because he doesn't know how to do it, it's just easier to drop out and ghost. So any guy that behaves this way has a responsibility, not just to himself, but to his hopeful future partner, that he's able to actually connect and communicate his emotions, because otherwise there's no way he's going to be able to get out of this hole. And if you're a guy still watching this and you want to get better at this, if this is something you actually want to get better at, I have a free 3-day mini course. It's going to teach you how to become more emotionally available and in your masculine power. So check it out.
Boundaries were not meant to threaten relationships. They were meant to preserve it. Once you realize this, your perspective on people is going to change. Healthy people do not panic when you communicate a limit. They adjust. They respect it. But manipulative people, they're going to experience your boundary as a loss of control. This is exactly why some people act so offended and that you're saying something so egregious when you communicate to them things like, I'm unavailable. That doesn't work for me. Please don't speak to me that way. I need more notice. All very reasonable requests. Their reaction and sense of offense to that is not because your boundary is wrong. Is not because your boundary is unreasonable. Because your boundary has now disrupted the version of you that they were benefiting from. Over-accessible version. Over-explaining version of you that tolerated everything in order to keep the peace. Getting to this realization is what really changed my perspective on everything. Boundary is not rejection. A boundary is instruction. Every human being has needs. Is saying, if you want to continue to have access to me, this is how I need to be treated in order to maintain a healthy relationship with you. Who genuinely value the relationship will abide by the boundary in order to preserve it, no questions asked. People who genuinely value the relationship will respect the boundary in order to preserve it. And the people who benefited from your lack of boundaries usually disappear the moment you develop them.
And I think a lot of modern women, they have these full emotional breakdowns when they attend weddings. Doesn't even have to be a wedding, but a lot of times it is, where they'll attend a wedding or some situation where they seem to be like the third wheel, and they'll, post something like after the wedding, oh, I'm happy for my friends, I'm happy for this, and this, but when is my turn? And I say a lot of times it's weddings, but sometimes it could be, I'm just the third wheel, I'm just going out with, Susie and Brad, right? We're just sitting having dinner. Or, I could be with somebody, have a +1, we go on a double date, and I see Susie and Brad, looks like their relationship is doing fantastically. It may be, it may not be, but you come up with well, when is it my turn? I've been a bridesmaid for a time this year, but yet and still you'll have on your profile, I'm still figuring it out. Or I'm a boss babe, just, kind of looking for my power couple man. Not terrible, but you're not really wanting to be married. That's it. Your mind is not really committed to being married. A lot of these modern women, even though it's coming out of their mouth, even though they're saying it, they're not really ready to be in a relationship. They're not. No, you can say, well, I've been through all of the healing and all of the therapy and all that stuff. You're not ready. You still have a lot of tendencies about you. And a lot of times we like to throw it on the man. Like it's the man's fault. Well, if he would lead properly, then I would do X, Y, and Z. No, I get where you're coming from, but no, that's not how that works. In certain ways, yes. But a lot of these modern women out here, it's their character. They are the issue. They are the problem. You at least gotta fix this over here first. I mean, you can trash him and talk about him and dog him out for the things that he does all you want. But at the end of the day, you still got to fix what's wrong with you.
The next man to enter my life literally has to kiss the ground I walk on, worship me, yearn me, give me my autonomy. Obviously, I'm not going to cheat on you, bro, but you're going to let me live my life and you're going to be happy for me and you're going to be my yes man and you're going to provide for me without making me feel like about it. Like the next man that comes into my life is going to be a unicorn. And if that doesn't ever happen, then I don't want to be with anybody else because I'm going to be so freaking picky and so particular with who I date and who I give my mind and energy and body to. You are literally going to have to make me want you so bad. And you are going to have to make my life so much better than what I can provide for myself. If you can't do that, I don't want nothing to do with you. If you cannot make my life better than what it is right now with me and my kids, I'm providing for myself and providing happiness and love and calmness and peace in my life. If you cannot do that, I don't want anything to do with you.
Now you would think she bullshitting, right? She, bro. Fellas, have your fun, take your time. And I promise you, the next one's on the way.
When I tell a woman that I'm a dating coach for men, they always say the same thing. Oh, they need so much help. To which I respond with, well, we don't make it so easy for them, do we? They always agree. I really think that if more women saw the men that I see every day, they would really change their tune. Every day I see men who are trying. They're trying to communicate instead of shut down. They're trying to lead instead of control. They're trying to heal instead of blame. And they don't get applauded for it either. But it matters. It takes strength to sit with rejection and not harden. It takes discipline to block that ex even when you miss her. It's not that men can't date. It's just that dating is the one area where you never get feedback, which is the one thing you need to get good at something. Growth is never loud. It's quiet choices no one sees. So if you're doing the work, even imperfectly, I see you. Keep going. Happy Man Appreciation Monday.
What pisses me off is the discourse around how women only go for the top 15% of men. Like, am I supposed to be going for the fat loser who doesn't have a job and lives at home? Am I supposed to be attracted to that? Obviously, I'm going to be attracted to the guy who's ambitious, the guy who's manly, the guy who takes care of himself and his health and works out, the guy who's tall, the guy who's going to give my kids good genetics. Why on earth would I be attracted to the fat loser? Or any loser for that matter? Even an average guy. Like, why, if I could pick the best of the best, why would I be attracted to the mid-tier? Like, hello. Especially if I'm a top quality girl. What happened to earning your place in this world? You're gonna be a loser in this life and then expect people to want you? Like, that's just common sense that that's not going to happen. Like, if I was fat and ugly, I would not be surprised that men are not going for me and instead they want the girls who are fit and beautiful. Like, I didn't earn to be on their level. I didn't earn to be wanted like that. So maybe instead of complaining that women only want the top 15%, work on becoming top 15% or somewhere near that number instead of sitting at home being a loser, trying to be a little victim.
The best thing you can do for a man who isn't financially ready for marriage is to leave him alone. I know this is going to trigger a lot of people, but listen, a man in a relationship who can provide stability often loses respect for himself. And when a woman stays and accepts it anyway, over time he loses respect for her too. A lot of men will say that they want the woman to stay during the struggle, but deep down, they want to achieve greatness and excellence that is worthy of respect. They want to feel that they earned that woman's love and submission to his leadership. It can make him feel like he married a woman with low standards, low options, and low discernment.
Because it tells him that she accepted a version of him that he himself doesn't even admire.
This is why you often hear stories where a man becomes successful and suddenly leaves the woman who stayed for the struggle because she represented his shame and instability. And it's even worse when the woman steps up and becomes the provider and leader, and the man gives up his dreams and just cling on to that woman. And once he becomes successful, he wants a woman who mirrors the identity he now has. And no, I'm not saying marry a rich man and don't marry a poor man. I'm saying marry a man who is stable enough to lead and provide. Because an intelligent man will always want to create security before bringing in a woman into his life and before creating a family with that woman. For more feminine intelligence, like and follow.
I think what a lot of men get confused by is when you watch some of these videos and, you know, the woman is talking about, you know, she says no, and she's expecting the man to continue to, you know, keep on chasing, right? And a lot of men are done with that. A lot of modern women love this performative aspect of dating and courting to where, oh, yes, give me the car. I'm going to take a picture of it. Oh, yes, give me the ring. I'm going to take a picture of it. Hey, don't propose to me now. I got to go get my nails done. Or if you propose to her, if she really likes you, it don't matter how her nails look, she's going to accept the ring. But before we take pictures, like actual, you know, engagement photos, because, you know, in the moment, that shouldn't matter. Well, it should matter. It's going to matter to her, even though it shouldn't. But she said, we're going to go ahead and take the photos. And she's going to be like, man, you know, my nails are terrible. But thank you so much for the ring. If she really likes you, right? But some of these modern women who are literally in it for the performative aspect, who are literally in it for, oh, I just like this, or I just like looking like this, or keeping up with the Joneses, they're going to be like, wait. No. Some of these modern women might even say, oh, I don't know if it's the right time for us. But then they'll come back maybe a day later or maybe a week later, and they'll say, because nothing was wrong the first time. They'll say, oh, you know, I was kind of thinking about it, and, you know, I was just afraid. Of, you know, it might be the reason for some of these ladies, right? But she might say, oh, you know, I was afraid, or, you know, I wasn't sure. And, you know, I think I would want to marry you. But next time you look down and you notice she got her hair done, makeup done. Now, after that, I got my hair done, I got my nails done, I got my toes done. And I want you to just propose to me, right? And when I get the ring, it's going to be... Now, some ladies are like that, but you'll understand and recognize a pattern of... There are some women out there that purely from that aspect, it's just performative. Oh, he got me the ring. I'm thinking of a person right now. I'm not gonna say their name, where they didn't even really look at the guy. You know what I mean? They didn't even. I don't really want to kiss him. I don't really want to. Well, actually, I already know. Akash, his wife. That was weird. That whole situation was weird. To where she wouldn't even. Well, you know, she wouldn't even kiss him after he proposed. He's giving her a ring. I thought it was a pretty good ring, and he wouldn't. When that type of stuff happens, and then she goes on shows and embarrasses the guy, well, that's just my. They always got excuses for why they saying and doing stuff, and it makes the man look crazy. And so, for a lot of these ladies, this is the type of stuff they want. I'm gonna trash you. I'm gonna destroy your character, your ego, whatever you got going on. But I expect you to continue to chase me, because that's what a man's supposed to do. No matter how silly I act, no matter how bogus what I do to you is, I'm expecting you to continue to chase me.